Yes guys, we keep it moving and we keep improving. Today we're going to talk about you have to be boring to drop the body fat. You're thinking, what does Daniel mean by that? So many of you watching this video that have subscribed to the channel, thank you. I'm probably 3 stone overweight, 4 stone overweight, 5 stone overweight. Some of you could be 10 stone overweight. I don't know. But to put that body fat on, you've ate the same foods over years to put it on. You go to McDonald's, you know what you're gonna eat straight away. You know you're gonna have a Big Mac fries, strawberry milkshake. You have that probably 9 times out of 10 when you go for the drive-through. The guy at the drive-through probably knows what you're gonna order before you do. Your local Chinese, you have the same order every weekend. You don't change it, rarely. If you go to Nando's, you're having the same meal over years all the time, probably 2 or 3 off that menu. So my point I'm trying to say to you is most of the places that you go and eat to put on all this body fat over the years is the same foods to put on the body fat. But I get this issue and this problem when a lot of people message me and ask me what to eat to be healthy. They give me all these options. Can I have this? Can I do this? Can I do that? Organic this, organic that. And it's the same method as how you put the body fat on. You've got to be boring to drop off the body fat. I don't mean eat bland, dead, plain food. I mean you got to have staple meals you have every day for the rest of your life and treat the meals that you used to have before as a one-off treat. That's the way you've got to do it. So my staples are, I have Greek yogurt every morning, no matter what. 250 gram of Greek yogurt, chia seeds, flax seeds, a scoop of whey, a tablespoon of peanut butter, stir it. Job's a good one, Bob's your uncle. That's what I have every day, and sometimes I have 100 gram of chicken in a bowl on the side. That's me every morning, no matter what. That's my staple. Through the day, I could have 250 gram of lean beef mince with sweet corn and peas and red onions, maybe with some rice or sweet potato, or with broccoli or cauliflower rice, depending on what I'm doing that day or what I'm training that day or if I'm resting or not. And I have diced chicken later on with a salad bowl and some avocado sliced up. So what I'm saying to you is I've got staple meals through the week. I know what I'm eating every day to drop off the body fat. This channel is for people that don't know about nutrition, and I'm giving you the simple, basic, honest truth about nutrition. I don't have no PhD, I'm not no scientist. I'm just giving you the basic knowledge of what I know and not to complicate it. There's a lot of channels out there, a lot of Instagram pages that overcomplicate dropping body fat. It's not complicated. To drop body fat, like I said on the video yesterday, you got to have the compound effect. You've got to do the same things every day, every single day. And when you get to that pinnacle place where you're in a good shape and in good nick, you then can have cheat meals, you can have a messy day, you can have an off week if you want to, but at the state you're at now, if you're 10 stone, 5 stone, 6, 7 stone overweight, your focus is getting your staple meals, getting your taste buds changed and adapting to this new healthy lifestyle. It's a shame, people, because we've been brought up to think that junk food and restaurants and fast food is just a normal way of living, but it's not. People look at you weird when you eat healthy, but you've got to have these staple things in your regime and your lifestyle to drop this body fat. You have to be boring to drop the body fat. The same foods every day. There's no complication in it. I see a lot of people looking for these, looking at cookbooks and all these recipes and asking me, can I eat this, can I eat that, can I eat that? It's plain and simple, people. Like I said, the way you put on the body fat over 5-10 years is the same way you drop it off, but you switch those staple foods you had before, like burgers, fried chicken, hot wings, your Chinese, your local curry shop. You change all them regulars you had and switch it over to healthy foods and make that your staple and eat them same foods over and over again. It does, at the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, when I first changed and made the transition, because my palate was so processed, when I got to whole single ingredient foods, I didn't find it enjoyable straight away. Your taste buds take time to change as well. Remember that. You've got to beat that period over, I think it will take about a month or so for you to taste the food properly. So people that have been eating junk food for years, You don't even know what orange tastes like. You don't know what apple tastes like. You don't know what a piece of chicken tastes like because you've never ever had whole single ingredient foods before. Your taste receptors are used to junk food, so you don't know what you're tasting. Trust me. So if you're a person that's just been eating junk food all your life, stop drinking fizzy pop for a good month and try and drink it again a month later. It will taste sweeter, so sweet than what it did before because your taste buds have changed to single ingredient foods. So again, people, you've got to be boring to drop the body fat. You've got to be sleeping the same sort of time, getting up the same sort of time, the same regime in the gym, the same amount of steps a day till you want to up them, the same food staples every single day, be in the same good environment. It all adds up to dropping body fat. You know what I mean? There's no magic pill, there's no shortcuts, I'm not telling you no lies. So this channel is just to tell you the truth. I'm not here to say this food drops belly fat or this cardio burns belly fat. Like, it's eating single ingredient foods, getting the right amount of sleep, keeping your stress levels down, having the right people around you, constantly pounding it every day and focusing and zooming out long term. This is a lifestyle. Like, don't get into this thing for a short term fix. It's not gonna work, people. It's not gonna work. And I was exactly the same as you lot. When I first made that transition, I was frustrated. Like, oh, can I put this sweet and sour sauce on my chicken? Can I have all this salad cream still over it? You can't have these things anymore. I'm not saying you can't have them at all, but you've got to change certain things that are better for your health. And I'm going to be doing a video called Make Swaps, Not Sacrifices. It's going to be a little series where I do about 5 different foods that you can swap over to something healthier, but it's the same volume and the same sort of foods, but they're healthier. So we'll look out for that series coming soon. So I'm not saying sacrifice everything, I'm just saying make smart swaps. You're having certain sauces, read the ingredients on some sauces. There's some good sauces out there that have got hardly no bad ingredients in. I have, I think it's called Frank's hot pepper sauce. I have that over my food. There's no sugar in there. There's no emulsifiers. There's nothing in there. No E numbers, nothing. It's just a clean hot sauce. So if you do your research on certain sauces, there's a lot of sauces out there and dressings you can have that are better for your food regime and your lifestyle. So again, people, you've got to accept, you've got to eat the same foods over and over again. Like I said, my staple foods in my life through the week is Greek yogurt, lean mince, diced chicken, cod, salmon, avocado, fruit, veg, sauerkraut, chia seeds, flax seeds, steaks. That's it. Like, I don't change from out of that. And if I wanna go out for food, I'll go and enjoy the food and eat off my plan and eat off my lifestyle. I'll eat them foods, but you can't try and go to Burger King still and try and eat a chicken mayo and think, oh, you know, I'm on everyone this week, it's all right. You're gonna decide to cheat and have a cheat meal, but your whole lifestyle has to be the same foods over and over and over and over again to get the physique you want and to get you healthy and in a place where you're happy. And I'll say it again, the way you put on the body fat, the way you put it all on is exactly the same way you lose it. You eat all them Burger Kings, the same Burger King, the same chicken royale, the same Big Mac, the same pizza from Pizza or Domino's. The Chinese man knows you when he knocks the door. You always tip him. He knows your order when you go there. The McDonald's drive-through guy knows your order as soon as you get there. These people know what you eat all the time. There's only so many burgers you can have that are different. They're all the same. They've still got cheese on, gherkins, whatever, onions. It's probably got an extra burger in the bread or whatever, but it's the same staple meals you've been eating to put on the weight. The same pack of biscuits, the same muffins, the same donuts, the same Cadbury's chocolate bar. How many Cadbury's chocolate bars have you eaten over the years that are the same? There's not a massive range of Cadbury's Dairy Milk chocolate, let's be real, people. There's not a massive range in McDonald's. to just add a flavour to a different burger, or extra slice of cheese, or an extra beef patty. There's nothing different. It's the same things you've been eating, so don't complicate it. When you want to drop the weight, you've got to flip that switch and do the same going back down. But with healthy, single ingredient foods, get those taste buds in the right place. And that's it. There's no, like I said, people, there's no magic pill for it. Like, I was like you watching this now, getting mad at the camera saying, but I don't enjoy the food, I don't like this, but what about this? Do I have to give up this? I'm not saying you have to give up certain fast food. I'm saying change your lifestyle and get into a place where 80% of your food is healthy, 20% is if you want to go out with your girlfriend, if you want to go out with your boyfriend, if you want to go out with your kids, if you're going somewhere for the holidays, if you're traveling abroad. Yeah, there's always a time to indulge, but make sure over the long term your food is healthy. That's all I ask. It's as simple as that, people. I don't want to see nobody messaging me saying, is it okay to eat healthy Monday to Thursday and can I go messy from Thursday to Sunday? No, you can't. It don't make any sense. You're outweighing it. Don't make no sense, people. I'm saying what I do, I have one cheat meal when I feel like it. Not every week, when it's necessary, or when I'm going to an occasion, if it's a birthday, a christening, a wedding, a night out, a date night, whatever. That's when I have my cheat meal. I don't have a cheat meal just randomly or emotionally if I'm in a bad mood or I've had a bad day. I stick to the plan always. And this is what you need to do, people. It's not rocket science. It's not hard. I'm here to help and just tell you how it exactly is. These are the basics. There's no magic pill. There's no cheat code. It's just compounding the days, day by day, and doing the same thing. Then that's why a lot of people fail, because they don't believe that they think this is boring. It's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be exciting. The only exciting bit you're supposed to feel about this is the transition of your body composition, how you start feeling, the energy, the compliments. That's what's supposed to keep you going. Your future, how you feel, certain clothes you wear, they're fitting better, you're looking better, you're going out on a night out, you're dancing better, you're more confident. That's what this regime and lifestyle does for you. You know what I mean? So you just stick to the plan. It's boring. If I was a coach now or a personal trainer, I would give you a staple set of foods. There's a lot of foods you can eat. Don't get it twisted. There's a lot of foods you can eat that are healthy. There's loads. But it just depends on your palate and what you like. I'm not a big egg eater. I have egg once a week on a Saturday with some sourdough bread, 2 fried eggs, 2 slices of sourdough bread. I have that once a week. I'm not a big egg fan, to be fair. If I have too much egg, I get sick. I don't know why. I just can't take it down. I can't eat loads. But yeah, I have 2 slices of sourdough bread, 2 fried eggs every Saturday or Sunday. Fresh bread. And that's another thing I'm going to tell you about. If you're going to have bread, have sourdough bread. But I'll go into more detail about that in the video called, what I just said, make swaps, not sacrifices. But yeah, people, man, like, I'm just here to help, and I just want you to all succeed and make it as easy as possible. If you're just transitioning now or making your journey today, or you're just starting off, it's going to be rough. You're going to have withdrawal symptoms from the sugar. You're going to get headaches. You're going to have cold sweats. You're going to be cold turkeying. The first 2 to 3 weeks are rough. But when you beat that 2 to 3 weeks with the headaches, the cravings, life gets easier. It's just a routine. You've got to break the cycle of that sugar craving. You can do it, people. But you have to be boring to drop this body fat. You have to be. The transition is hard. I'm not going to say it's easy, but the one thing I will say is when you wake up and decide to make the change to get healthy, it does become easier, because you've accepted that you're overweight, you don't feel good, you need to do something about it. You're not just eating and blocking out them emotions and how you feel. That's the worst thing you can do. When you're constantly bloated, you're out of breath, you don't feel good, you know you don't feel good, but you're still force feeding, eating that shit, and you know it's no good. Be honest to yourself, look in that mirror and make the change and be a better person today. Be boring to drop body fat. It's as simple as that. Staple foods again, again, and again. I'm not saying you can't have a fried egg, you can't have a poached egg or a boiled egg. There's different ways you can do different things. You can have a cooked down sort of chicken, you can have a roast chicken, you can have diced chicken, you can have chicken thighs, chicken breast. It all depends on what you like and what you fancy. Steaks are, I love steak. Who doesn't love steak? If you're a meat eater, pause. You get what I'm saying? So, it's not hard, people. There's so much, like, you know what's crazy as well? Because when I used to eat really bad and eat all that processed stuff, I used to look at salads and look at certain things like avocado, red onions, peas, just all veg in general. I used to think this tastes like absolute dog shit. Sorry to swear. I used to think this tastes horrible. You get what I'm saying? And when your taste buds change and you let go of the processed stuff, I can taste peas now. I can taste an avocado. I love onions. I love frying onions with a steak or mixing it in my mince. Taste of meat. I can taste the flavors. I love animal fat. I love tasting the flavors. I love a roast chicken. When I was growing up and I become overweight and eating processed stuff, I lost all my taste buds with the foods my mum used to cook. Them foods were a myth. I didn't actually, obviously I enjoyed them, but you don't realise how much your taste buds get messed up when you're constantly eating processed food. When you let go of the processed stuff, whole foods taste amazing. Absolutely amazing. Like, when I used to eat salad before, I used to think I'm eating grass. This is just, what is this? It doesn't make no sense. You know what I mean? Like, even down to eating cheese and stuff like that. I used to have pizzas, I couldn't taste cheese. Like, now I can taste all them flavours, and because my taste buds are in the place they're supposed to be. There's a lot of you people out there that wake up and just have cereal, which is just a bowl of sugar, and all you're tasting every day is just sugar, 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 sugar. So anything that's wholesome and from the ground, or that flew in the air, or fluid that swam in water, tastes mad to you. You won't taste it because you're used to all them chemicals and ingredients in that processed shit. So, like I said, if you're one of them people today planning to make that change and make the transition to a healthier lifestyle, get used to being boring the way you was boring putting on weight. Be boring getting lean. Be boring being the best you. Go to bed at the same time. Train at the same time. Same with the gym as well. People overcomplicate training in the gym. Staple movements, compound movements, bench press, squatting, hat squat, deadlift, pull-ups, push-ups, dips. The staple compound movements in a gym is all you need to get in shape. Don't overcomplicate it. You're not a bodybuilder. You're not here decorating your whole body. You're not trying to force striations in your calves. You want to get a great body composition. When you get that and you want to start adding certain exercises and start learning about more stuff, then by all means, do what you have to do. But at the beginning, learn the staple basic movements. Be the best at them movements and be boring and keep doing it. I've been benching for 14 years. I've been arm curling for 14 years. I've been squatting for 14 years. Nothing doesn't change. I don't care if a new machine comes out. I know what the staple movements do. They build a great physique and a great shape. You get what I'm saying? So I hope all this makes sense and you understand. Be boring to be great. Yeah? Be extraordinary and dare to be different.